Ka-ching and bada bing, BMR. Dan Cook here, reporting to you from sunny Scottsdale, Arizona. As you can see on the screen here, we're going to take a quick look at the Valentine Lake Gold Camp today. That means Marathon Gold. As you know, we've been discussing this situation going back to last year. Why do we keep going back to it? Well, one, there's been a huge staking rush going on in southwest Newfoundland, as you know. And two, we've got to stay on the best deposits, right? Because the best deposits in the world are in short supply, and that means there's always a natural buyer and always a natural exit strategy, because somebody, one of the majors, will be looking to take over Marathon. It's probably just a question of when, not if. So unfortunately, we normally have to pay a little bit of a premium for these types of projects because they are the best. As you can see here, though, every single pullback has been met with buying interest, right? Amazing to think that in the depths of the bear market last year, you could buy this stock for 15, 20 cents. We got a little pullback here to 50 cents. First part of the year, we were telling you, hey, buy the best of the best. This is one. So let's take a quick look. Right here you see there's basically 4 open pitable deposits that Marathon Gold has. You see them: Sprite, Leprechaun, Marathon, and Victory. These are the main ones right in this area. There's about a 20-kilometer long system when you go from southwest to northeast. As you can see up in this top right section, completely unexplored in this area. Company says the entire camp or project is basically 10% explored. So again, the staking rush has been going all around. We know Benton, who we'll talk about more later, Meadows Creek, Altius. So Altius is a new mover. I believe Sean Ryan of Yukon fame was another. But we know Benton's been there, so we're going to talk more about them in a separate video. So let's move right along, see all the beautiful golden stars. Lots more exploration upside to be found here. And we're going to hear a little bit more about exactly how many ounces Marathon's going to be adding really any moment now. They say on the company fact sheet, update resource. There will be an updated resource estimate by the end of February. So there's not much time left. So any moment, any day, we'll be getting that updated resource estimate. At the moment, the company's estimating they have about 1 million ounces, give or take, open pitable. As you can see, this brown here correlates to the right side, meters drilled. And you see right in the middle, nothing between June 2015 and December 2016 is included in this estimate. So there's somewhere, I want to say, 25 to 30,000 meters that are going to be included in this next resource update. And my guess would be they'll add 25 to 30% to that number if we just look at history as any guide. So here, when you look at the company on a different slide, they show a conceptual mine plan. That this thing is still very early stages, but in their conceptual mine plan, it includes a heap leach pad. So this is going to be a mine either way. It's just a question of, is it conventional milling, as you see up here in the top right, or heap leach? Company estimates 70%. Apparently I can't highlight just that one, but 70% recoveries is the estimate. So let's take a look at this next slide here. We see the open pit resource here at the top. Let's call it 2 grams. So with 2 gram recovery, let's just bring up the calculator real quick. So how do we get the ultimate grade that would be recovered? We take 2 grams, we multiply that by 0.7, which is their estimated recovery rate, which would leave us with a 1.4 gram per ton type number coming off the heap leach pad. Is that good? Is that not good? actually, it's great. It puts this Marathon's project, from what we know today, and at least the top 3 or the top 5 development stage heap leach projects in the world, just judging by grade. So 1.4 would make it very similar to coffee, for instance, right? So coffee, Yukon, Kaminak, we know last year Goldcorp paid $520 million for that project. Of course, it was much larger and at a more advanced stage, but the Kaminak Yukon deal that Goldcorp bought, they had about 5 million ounces and they paid $520 million. So they're paying somewhere, you know, back of the envelope stuff here, but right around $100 per ounce for this type of high grade, top in the world heap leach project. They're paying $100 for that gold in the ground. And of course they expected there was significant exploration upside still to be found. And we have the same thing with Marathon. Marathon currently sitting on what they guess about 1 million ounces, a hair over that. So you can see where the market's got this thing is priced pretty accurately at the moment. You know, about 100, call it $120 for this high grade heap leachable material. Now we'll see what the market does on this resource update. With any luck, they'll sell the news. Maybe we've had this run up, as you can see here, from 75 cents, you know, to $1.15. Maybe with any luck, again, this stock pulls back to around 85, 90 cents on that resource update, and that would be a huge buying opportunity. And again, whatever the number is, just slap a 90 or $100 per ounce value on it, and you've got basically what Marathon Gold is and should be worth. So let's leave it there for now. Check back in later or lower on in this update. We're going to start talking a little bit more about some of the other smaller players in this area, like Benton and Metals Creek. So we're going to get into that a little bit. So stay tuned for that. Bye for now.